Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's YunKs. Today, I'll be going over the Immolation Fists. Now, these are exotic gauntlets for the Titans, specifically for the Sunbreaker subclass. Now, I did pick one of these up for my 50 exotic engram openings video, but anyway, guys, let's jump right into it. Now, my defense is 317, and the main perk right here, Accelerant, unlocks the Sunbreaker subclass node Explosive Pyre for free. Enemies brought down by your hammer explode, chaining fiery solar damage to other enemies. Sounds awesome. We will get into this a little bit later. Now remember, guys, all Immolation Fists or any exotic armor really can come with different perks right here. So I have Strength and Intellect on mine. Rain Blows, increased melee attack speed, impact induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits, Scout Rifle Loader, and Rocket Launcher Loader, which will increase my reload speed for those specific weapon types. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the aesthetics. Alright, these do look pretty badass, guys. Appears to be shotgun shells on the side. They look pretty damn cool. Anyway, before we get into the gameplay, I do want to go over my subclass really quick, what I like to run while running the Immolation Fist. So right here, Explosive Pyre, that is granted to you for free while wearing these gauntlets. So I like to run Flame Seeker. Your Hammer of Soul will alter its flight of path and seek out your enemies, okay? That's what I like to run. And Fleet Fire would be the other option here if you're running Immolation Fist. But since you are running Immolation Fist, you're pretty much focusing your Hammer of Soul. So I would prefer and suggest to go with Flame Seeker. It does help out a tiny bit, but if you want to go Fleet Fire, go ahead. I don't really know many people who run Fleet Fire, but it doesn't sound bad at all. Enemies felled by your fire grant you bonus agility and reload, and stacks up to 3 times. Alright, guys. Now, of course, with Hammer of Soul, I like to run Cauterize. Very, very important perk to have right there. Enemies brought down by your fire regenerate your health. And I also like to run Forge Master if I am running Immolation Fist. Sun Charge is very, very fun, guys, and Scorched Earth is also very interesting, but I just prefer Forge Master, get those extra hammers and bigger explosions while running the Explosive Pyre Flame Seeker combo with the Immolation Fist. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the gameplay. So the very first thing I did with the Immolation Fist was bring it to the Abyss here in Crota's End Raid, so I can show you guys a PvE example of what the Explosive Pyre really does look like, and it looks simply amazing on all these Thrall. The explosion is slightly delayed after you kill them, and it is totally awesome, guys. Now we're moving right along to the Crucible, and here I am showing you guys PvP examples of what this looks like. And I know in not all my footage I am using Explosive Pyre to its max potential, but I wanted to show you guys some little streaks I had with the Hammer of Soul, and let's talk a little bit about the Immolation Fist and Sunbreaker in general while that rolls in the background. So, at this point in the game, the Immolation Fists are the only exotic armor that is specific to the Sunbreaker subclass for the Titan. So, are the Immolation Fists going to be your go-to exotic armor when you're rocking a Sunbreaker, or would you rather use something like the Armamentarium or Twilight Garrison? Honestly, I probably would go with Immolation Fist for the most part, but if I feel like switching it up, I will switch to Armamentarium or Twilight. But for the most part, I would rock Immolation Fist. I feel like it really does help a little bit with that Flame Seeker and that Explosive Pyre to get those Hammer of Soul kills, but because right now, Hammer of Soul is not the greatest. It's definitely not what it used to be, and I know you guys know that. So it definitely needs whatever help it can get, and I feel like Immolation Fist really does help it out a tad bit. Anyway, guys, the Explosive Pyre perk is clearly and obviously more effective for larger groups of enemies. So I would say if you are going to roll with the Sunbreaker in a control game, Immolation Fist is probably the way to go to hit those hammers on the control points while the enemies are taking them. Also, during heavy time, when heavy is coming, is also a great time to have the Immolation Fist on. So, leave in the comments and let me know, do you guys run Immolation Fist with your Sunbreaker, or would you rather just simply pick the Explosive Pyre perk in your skills, not worry about Flame Seeker, and use the Armamentarium or some other exotic armor? Let me know, guys, is it worth that exotic slot for you? Like I said before, I feel like Hammer of Soul needs whatever it can get, and I feel like Flame Seeker along with Explosive Pyre really does help a tiny bit, so that is why I personally rock Immolation Fist for the most part with my Sunbreaker. Anyway, guys, here is some old footage of my Sunbreaker back in the day when it was very, very good. And the last clip you will see here is 2 throws and 5 kills. Just very, very stupid. Anyway, guys, that's really it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video and so for the support. I'd highly appreciate it.